Alright, how's it going, everybody? We are back for some more IR3. And promised, we are working on artillery today. So, first thing we need to do is make the actual artillery art itself. And we're going to go ahead and, if this button would just click, copy that over there. Change this to artillery. 10 of them should be fine. And we'll change this to artillery there. Alright, so that's two of the three things we need. Now we need to get... I actually don't want to copy that, because if I do, it's going to take the settings with it. I don't want to do that. Go ahead and use one of these. What we need is the turret bases. We'll have 10 of those. And then the other thing we have to go set up, which is we need concrete blocks. And we do not have those in a chest anywhere, because we haven't needed them up to this point. But we do have concrete blocks coming in right down here. So we can set up something similar to this. We can move this power pole to right there. Let's go ahead and upgrade that to a fast one. We'll set that like that. Set that to the concrete block, 100 of them. Actually, why don't we set it to like 500, just keep them in there. Should be fine. And that will get our artillery done. So now, once that gets done putting everything in there, which how many of those does it need? 80. So it needs a bunch of them. So let's go ahead, if it needs 80 per thing, let's have it bring in 200 at a time. That should be good. Alright, so there is our first artillery cannon. Now, hey look, we have finally finished off that belt from bringing them over from here. So we can tear all of this out of here now, which means we can reuse this charger that we've been using to, once it gets done with these, we can reuse this if we need it somewhere for supplying power. Now, the important thing for making this is we actually need the artillery shells, which is going to be reinforced plate, explosive, and red circuits, which is basically the same thing as this, but with circuits. So, if we set this up somewhere in this general vicinity, the problem is the reinforced plates are coming in there. I really did not leave room for this, which is horrible. How will I get reinforced plates? I'm seriously thinking about just putting it right here. Because I can bring these over. That's not a problem. If I put this here, but I'd have to get the reinforced plates, and I guess we can. It's just a fact of why are we sending the computers? We don't need the computers here. We don't need the computers there. Why on earth are we putting the computers together here to start with? I'm not 100% sure what my reasoning is for that. But we're going to change this. We're going to get rid of... Yeah. My inventory is a mess. I know. I got to get it cleaned. That's what I'm going to do when this is done today. We're going to take all of that out. Like all of that. Yeah, like that. And then we can run this down here. And we can run it through here. And then down through this way. Now what I could do, actually, is we could do that. And then we can move this here. We do that. And then we have this input from there. This input from there. And then we just need to get this down through here. And we need to turn that direction. And we do this way. And it figures that's got to be right on the mark, doesn't it? Let's see if we can adjust this just a hair, which we can. And there we go. We now have those being made. And we can copy this from the cannon shell, put it there, and then we set this as our artillery, and we tell it that. And we definitely do not want it to keep that many. We'll say, how many can this hold? 10, 20, 30, 40. So we'll just say 30. That way it has room to put it back in. Alright, so all of that is done. So let's get this one done. And then other than our refined flammables, we've got everything done to science analysis pack. Alright, so we have our artillery. Now I need to make one of these. And let me go check and see, do I have my old artillery? It does not look like I have my old artillery blueprint, which is not a big deal because it's a very basic blueprint. So let's go set it up. And then I can save it from here. You guys are not getting me today. You got me last time, you're not getting me today. Alright, so the iron we need to go after is up there. I think we're just going to start like right here. And the artillery has a pretty good range on it. Let me see if I can get rid of the pollution. And there we go. That's the range the artillery has just for its shooting, but then I can do longer with this thing. I can go all the way out to there if I tell it to. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up 2 of these up here on this area. And so what we're going to want is a requester chest, and we're going to set up one of these right next to it, and just give me one of these, and then we'll have a inserter go into there, and then this is going to request probably about 4 is good. And now they will come in, they will shoot off to get these guys out of here, and then when I need them, I can call them in for anything else. Now we're going to go ahead and blueprint just this part. And I can put that in my book. But now we want to copy this. And there it goes. Blasting away. And then we'll have a bunch of pissed off bugs coming in and getting murderized. And tearing up a whole lot of landmines. Alright, so now we want to put another one of these in up in this area. So we'll go ahead and put it there. I probably could have went up just a little bit higher, but that'll let this one help with those as well, and that one should then be able to reach all of that area. We okay down here? You dealing with these guys all right? Oh yeah, they're good. The fire's blowing up the landmines when the landmines get placed. Nice. Alright, so everything's connected. They should be bringing in the artillery in a second. And that guy is just going to work down there. He's got that area almost completely cleared. He's got a little bit more to hit there. Alright, there we go. That one's placed, and yeah, that one will take care of all of that area up there. For anybody that doesn't already know, artillery only does land things. So nests and worms. It does not focus on biters and spitters. That's why they come in to be attacking afterwards. And like that guy's never going to get shot with artillery. But yeah, there we go. We have our artillery now, which is beautiful. And now that I have 2 of them set up, I can go all the way out like that. So we can start clearing all of this out of here. And I will go around and start setting up like another one here, 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 and just strategically placing them. Really gonna put one here. Probably put it like right here where they really can't get to it. Which, since we have our blueprint, we can literally just do that, and they'll run it down there. As long as there is a place for that power to connect. So I'll have to do like that, and that'll take care of it. And then that one will be able to start clearing out this area for us, and we can literally just take this island, well, it's not an island, this area over, put a wall in here. But yeah, that's a short and sweet video for today, but it has done us great by helping us clear out all this. This will save me on bots greatly, because I won't have to worry about my bots trying to go through this area, mainly right here, and getting killed all the time, which is really annoying. I'm definitely going to set up some down here as well. We'll probably put some up here to help knock these guys back as well. Let's run over and see how the artillery's doing. It looks like we're actually out. But that one just brought in another one. So maybe we're not doing too terrible. I can put speed modules in there so it makes them faster. But once it gets done with the initial bunch that it has to get done with, clearing them all out, then it can sit and make up a whole bunch of them. And yeah, they're using them as fast as this thing can make it. But like I said, I can put speed modules in, but it looks like the big issue is this thing being able to get the explosives in there fast enough, because I use long handles to do it. But there, putting in 2 of them helps. And we should have no issue making tons of explosives. So, yeah, that looks like it will do well for us. And I did forget to tell you guys, along with the upgrades that I did, I also put in a new thing for glass, because we really weren't getting enough glass through. So we now have 2 lines of glass coming through here. That's what I was thinking when I was thinking copper. It's actually glass that I did. That way we could get the circuits done even faster. Which it looks like right now our issue is copper. We're not keeping that copper belt full, which is kind of amazing with the fact that I just set up another copper blast furnace down here. Looks like we might actually need to upgrade that belt. But it also may be... Yeah, it looks like that's our... Well, that's one major issue. I didn't set that up right. We only have half of this one working. Yeah, that's full of compressed air. I could actually run that a little different, but let's fix this real quick. So if we just do this, and we do that, and We can have this come down and go that way, and that'll feed them. And now what in the world? Oh, they're down here getting all pissy again. And I'm guessing that's because that guy got built and he's starting to blast things away. But they're doing fine. It's just the landmines that are getting blown up. So that's going to be it for today. I'm going to keep an eye on things a bit more, see what we need to upgrade, what needs to be done. I still think we definitely need to do steel. As you can see, we have none coming through right now. We only have half of our iron running. That's an oxygen problem, though. So that's going to be my next thing to go look at, is why in the world are we having oxygen problems? And I'll let you know what I figured out in the next one when we work on making our satellites and having another launch. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.